Already explain life to you. Let me explain, I always try to.
Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into a really raw, very personal source document today.
Yeah, it's intense. The author sums up their emotional state pretty starkly. If I could describe hell, I would say my life.
Wow. Right at the start. And our mission here is, well, to pull out the core conflicts, the mechanics of this crisis, and maybe most importantly, what actually helps.
And there's this immediate tension, isn't there, between, like, external freedom, they mention life being free, and this deep internal entrapment.
Correct, how?
Well, they talk about paying this heavy price, extracted by, fake friends, broken relationships,
Right.
including a specific mention of a love that felt fake, not real, like pretend. It's like this weight just settling in.
And that weight, it seems like it gets heavier almost immediately. Because alongside that crumbling self-worth, there's this huge pressure of a baby on the way.
Exactly. It creates this immense pressure cooker situation.
Yeah.
And these transactional relationships, they become unbearable. Like that trauma they mentioned, seeing a loved one choose someone else.
Oh, right. The another man, a boy.
Yeah, who was older and, crucially, had a lot of toys. It's like being replaced by status, by stuff.
And then that feeling, that specific betrayal,
Yeah.
seems to lead straight into the darkest point.
It does. The source is very open about wanting life to be done and actually attempting suicide, believing death was the answer to my cries for help.
Just devastating. But that desperation, that's also where the intervention comes in, right?
Yes, the turning point. Finding help through that specific number, 741-741.
Okay, so what was the key there? What did that lifeline actually do?
Well, and this is vital. It wasn't about, complex advice or easy fixes. The value was just pure attention, non-transactional listening.
So just being heard.
Exactly. They say the people on the line would catch my heart, every inch that I would pour.
Wow.
And importantly, they never once ignored. That commitment, that active listening, that seems to be the core mechanism of rescue here.
It's fascinating, though, because finding that lifeline, it didn't just erase the internal struggle overnight.
No, absolutely not. That duality, it's stuck around, trying to smile while feeling broken inside.
Standing tall but feeling closer to the floor. That performance of resilience.
Right. Performing for the outside world while still battling that internal, cage, it's exhausting.
And that internal fight, it helps explain the communication breakdown they felt everywhere else, doesn't it?
Perfectly. That feeling of being utterly unheard seems like all I do is talk, yet you don't hear.
Like shouting into a void.
Hey.
And that feeds this ultimate fear.
That if they actually died, others won't even shed a tear. Just complete invisibility.
God, that's heavy. And this feeling of being misunderstood, it's made worse by judgment from others, too.
Yeah, definitely. While they're grappling with feeling worthless, they're also holding on to this spiritual assurance, God told me that I am something.
A real conflict there.
But then others dismiss their raw honesty as just secular talking, judging their life.
And the author pushes back hard on that, asking, basically, who are you to judge like your life is perfect and right, defending their own humanity?
Yeah, so if you look at the whole journey, it's summed up as this constant fight, day in, day out.
But even with all the rejection, all the judgment, the story ends on, well, on hope, doesn't it?
It does, a determined kind of hope. They state it clearly. If happiness is a struggle, I won't give up the fight.
Knowing one day I know I'll be all right.
Yeah, you may be all right. It shifts from feeling never understood to this belief in eventual okayness.
So the core tension is crystal clear. Rejection and judgment push them to the edge.
But being truly heard, that non-transactional attention, that was the breakthrough. The power of listening without condition. It's profound.
It really is. And this whole deep dive, it shows that when someone's in that deep despair, judgment is useless, maybe even harmful. But just listening, that can be literally life-saving.
Which brings up a challenging question for you, listening. The author felt like they were selling you the truth that you ain't never buying. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? How often do we maybe miss the truth someone's offering because we're stuck in our own
Explain
judgment?
life
Instead
to
of just
you.
listening,
Let me
something to think
explain,
about.
I always try to.